Welcome to City Hall. Let's give a nice round of applause for Ghana and the flag raising and the celebration of independence. It's an honor to stand here before you today as we gather to celebrate this tremendous occasion. It's an annual Ghana flag raising ceremony that we do right here in the heart of our vibrant city in front of the Unity Fountain. Hello, Judge. 67 years of independence. It's a great anniversary where we celebrate all those and the many contributions that have been made. Today, we will raise the flag of a nation that embodies resilience, culture, and the strong spirit of its people. And today, as we look up at the vibrant red, yellow, and green flag, let us reflect on the significance of this historic event. This ceremony symbolizes the enduring friendship between our nations and the rich tapestry of diversity that defines our beautiful city of Yonkers. Yonkers, with its mosaic of cultures, stands proud to have those from Ghana as among its diverse population, especially within our administration. Let's give special recognition to Helen Agri, who's the first ever African-American Deputy Preparation Counsel here in the city of Yonkers. She's here with her daughter. Where is she? And where's her little girl?
Mina's back there crying.
Mina's back there. She's
not too happy.
Oh, okay. I mean, she doesn't like the weather, and neither do we.
No, we should all be in Ghana.
So, but let me just say, like you said, we're here to just recognize the many contributions that have been made to those of you who've come to America, and those of you who've made America your home. And of course, remembering full well that Ghana is celebrating its wonderful history. I have here the distinct honor to introduce, before I introduce Sandy, our Master of Ceremonies, the Council President for the City of Yonkers to say a few words, Lakeisha Collins-Bell. Council President.
Good afternoon, everyone. Akaba. I'm working. I'm learning. And Etusen. Yeah. All right, I said something, didn't I? Thank you, Helen, for those quick lessons. I know one of them was welcome. But on behalf of the City Council, I am glad to welcome you all here today for the flag raising for the 67th anniversary of Ghana's freedom and independence. I am a proud member of the City Council, serving, as the mayor said, with our colleague Helen Agri, Joanna Helen Agri. Let's get it right, Helen? Who is our Deputy Corporation Counsel and a proud member of the Ghanaian community, Ghanaian community. And we are all here today to celebrate your culture, but I always say the food. So I hear we have some amazing food here this afternoon to commemorate this momentous occasion. So on today I say congratulations to you all, and once again, Akaba. Thank you.
Thank you, Council President. And here to introduce some of the dignitaries that are here. And if you don't get them all, Sandy, I'll be in trouble because I'll have to make sure that I introduce everybody. But I'll ask that Sandy come up and take over as Master of Ceremonies, right? No? Oh. Former, okay. This time, I would like to call up our Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you. Remember the first time you presented this service about 6 years ago. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We're so grateful. You hosted this thing for, I think, the past 6 years.
Yes, that's right.
I remember the very first time that we started right over here, and we keep going. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Yonkers is literally becoming the second capital of Ghana in the United States. My name is Ofori Anor, and we right now invite the Reverend Dr. Obosuado to lead us in Christian prayers. I see here that the designation is formal prayers, but our traditional prayers too are formal also.
Yes, sure.
But this is Christian prayers, right?
Thank you so much. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, both to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill our hearts with true humility, make us cherish fearless honesty, and help us to resist oppressors' rule with all our will and our minds. As the flag is hoisted up, when it comes to that point, what we are saying is that we are so grateful to God for what God has done for our nation. And as it goes up, what we are saying is that may the Black Star of Africa continue to be a shining example and magnetize the world to Africa. We are praying. Gracious God, what a privilege to gather to this evening to say thank you and to commemorate a very special occasion in the life of the Ghanaian community. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for Yonkers. Thank you for the administration almost doing this annually. What a beautiful event. I'm praying that it will strengthen fellowship, it will strengthen ties, that by what we are doing will help one another and to progress. In the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we are praying with thanksgiving. Amen.
Thank you, sir. We'll now invite, when we're now at the point where we have our traditional Ghanaian prayer forms. Our prayer forms, like most of the things that we do as Africans, are free form. But you actually need the very special expertise and skills to be able to say the right words and to make the right signs. And I marvel at this man who is a medical doctor, that in spite of everything that he does, he's able to also to learn so much of our traditional things. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Kwame Chumbwa.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening, Mayor. I'm here to offer the traditional appellation on this occasion. The essence of our traditional appellation is to call on our ancestors to come and guide us, and to invoke the spirit of the men who fought to gain independence for Ghana, and use the occasion to call on all the families and ancestors to continue to guide us, and to get the country to grow along the proper path. And we use the occasion also to say a happy birthday to all of us, and also to thank America for doing what it is doing to help us grow. I'll speak the Akan language, which is a very typical language in Ghana and represents almost all the families in Ghana. Oh, so in Sanyo? Yeah. What they had in such on the amount? Yeah. Asasi and Sanyo? Yeah. Una we are doing the Ponce Janu. Una was your Pagabiasa. You are down. Yet, yes, down. Asasi and Sanyo? Now you're free, near Fred, young Musia, Ghana Musia. I sent for Sanyo. Was a senior Abrakran. Gumakasa woman be as an old Yabayan, and you are sent for. As in for Sanyo. Ebiana Abrade, Alpengo Sechi, I'm going to Ugesi among Ebiana Funanum, and send you. Bretu for the Bretu Okurubom, which are Mansai Abua from Sembo Bibian, Kofra well Fred upon you, well, when I feel my contonti of way here, Bretu Funanum and Moon. As soon as you and Piapa, it's a way to do an and you. A cocoa for a commercial was so. When our moons are now going to me, I'm so fun. Is any you? I go for the when I'm for Musanga Munama Yahu, Musi Habaira William, or to Champel with some palm set your back for Kamasan, and there you go for. I go for an animal, send you. We'll see a frog back here. Near Fremuna. I am afraid. Now you're afraid, you're Ninanum. I would want to come to her. Queen, my Omangan and Ya, and who found Kwame Nkrumah.
Yo.
Kwazuro.
Yo.
Kwame Atuapem.
Yo.
Abraham Madu Kata Yere Pambo.
Yo.
Enti bengese for me all the sekurokuro.
Yo.
Kwame yere fra wo.
Yo.
Wonsani.
Osi pusu anapu kwangasi.
Na yere fra yi. Won ebo a won so fra mu.
Yo.
Akwaje nsani o.
Yo.
Obeche bi lamp nsani o.
Yo.
Akufu ado nsani o.
Yo.
Jebi dankwa nsani o.
Ba.
Yere fra mu nyina o.
Yo.
Obi be se den na yere fra mu. Enne na Oman Ghana edinfi edusia eson. Yadamasu
Yo.
Say mo de mo mutu ho.
Yo.
Sum English Frank Kabui.
Ba.
Na mo de Oman Ghana kosi awi. Yadamasu
Yo.
Oman Ghana damasi.
Yo.
Aye me janu ma kono.
Yo.
Yere frem. Aye liman yere frewo.
Yo.
Akufu ado yere frewo.
Yo.
Ata.
Yo.
Me o yere frewo.
Yo.
Opisaw eja nkro makototia yere frem nya.
Yo.
Mo mejina ngachi na Oman Ghana enye
Yo.
yentumpon.
Yo.
Na yere kai wose kwa ya je wonu won fra ni kwa wa enti America fu ya won eje ya na yati ya na won hwe ya
Ampa.
e fra mo yo da masi
Mayor Spano.
eye akura Mayor Spano anna wudi nga be jira na won hwe ya
Yo. Na wo so de yen.
won kwasu yo
Yo.
ya da wasi
Ampa.
ya brasi
Yo.
Oman Ghana nya kwasu
Yo.
Northern Ghana fu amu ha
Yo.
amantifi anwa sere be sei ohita mu amutu na de nu
Sa.
ya da masi yo
Ba.
afrisi apa
Bo.
e buru champion do du aka
Yo.
awuru benga woni wadandan ya da masi yo
Ba.
Western region fu amu ha ya da masi yo afrisi apa
Yo.
sama kwa afriku na nanu ma wotie zutem
Yo.
be bia su pra de bosom pra a kire be sa
Ba.
ya da masi yo
Yo.
Central region fu amu ha ya da masi yo ube brother na grande obi
Yo.
ya da masi
Otoduruba.
amangesim
Yo.
adunya agire mpompo de akwa yire ba kwa kire wo so ni ofa nsa fra gei ni o twa nsa fra gei ni na ya fra kuriara mankesim obi wankuma obruben nananu ya damasio enkranfo ya mashia ha ya damasio yo ise region fo nananu ya damasi ya damasi ya damasi ai be fu ehia wa ha o se agroga ko chokro na kati de kale to yinu ya damunya ase Oman Ghana afrisia pa o Oman Ghana afrisia pa o apata ko akwaje ko abo obo nananu ya mama fo fiasa ya ga ehia nyina ya nkwaso Oman Ghana nkwaso Oman Ghana apata ko akwaje ko abo obo nananu ma efipiti breja ya nyina nkwaso mo amu fi Northern Ghana o ti tamale be wa abram pom ntamproma busonia mo de ga ba kan tere ya nyina ya nkwaso kusasi atia ayibu brapom kusasi na ba dada mu nyina siwo Oman Ghana esatifu amu ha opokotenti nkod ba efiasa esatokotoko mu na mo fra mo frobo kusi amo na ma ye ho dada masio dada masio dada masio ye nyina ya masio ya nkwaso manka manka ne ya mu mfirme
So just as an indication, you know, to prove that we did not serve any, we do not serve our ancestors with any poisonous material. I'm obligated to also to partake of it. I wish it could be more.
Me too. I wish it could be more.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Just a second, only because I was assuming Sandy was the master of ceremonies, and I really didn't give her proper recognition. And if you don't mind, the master of ceremonies is the former executive secretary to the Secretary General of the National Council of Ghanaian Association, Afori North. So let me make sure I give you the proper respect that you deserve. And let's give him another round of applause.
Thank you, Mayor. We shall at this point invite Duanita Crosby, who's from the office of the mayor, to offer the recognitions. But in the meantime, I'm sorry I forgot to introduce my ambassador to the United Nations, His Excellency right over here. Please forgive me. Juanita.
Thank you, Mayor. It's a pleasure to be here today for this joyous occasion, especially in support of our Ghanaian brother, Sandy Amoya, who is a member of the Mayor's African American Advisory Board. We thank you for serving as the organizer, while Assistant Mayor Mike Spano, along with his staff, moreover being a voice for the community in our great city of Yonkers. We thank you, Sandy. Today, we have the following public officials and commissioners joining Mayor Mike Spano in our Ghanaian American community. As you saw earlier, we have Council President Lakeisha Collins Bellamy. We have Camille Peria, who is representing Majority Leader John Rubo. We have Kathleen Donahue, who is representing Minority Leader Mike Breen. Donahue, sorry. And then we also have Majority Whip Deanna. She will be joining us soon. And we have her rep here, which is Angeline Vasquez. And don't want to be remiss, we do have Annie who came in. She is representing New York State Senator Andrea Stewart Cousins. We have County Legislator Shanae Williams from District 16. We have our Yonkers City Court judges. We have Honorary Karen Best. We have Evan Inlaw. And we have Vera Shako, who has joined us as well. And then we do have some of our commissioners as well as directors and other titles in the city of Yonkers. We have Commissioner Steve Sansone, Deputy Commissioner Lisa McKay, City Assessor Lynette Thomas Braggs, Sonia Smash, who is our Equity Officer, and we have Yonkers historian Mary Hoare, and we have our Corporation Counsel is Matt Gallagher. He's here as well. So at this time, I ask that Sandy join. And Bob Sorf, he's here as well. He's our former city councilman. So at this time, I ask that Sandy join Mayor Mike Spano. They have some special recognition.
So, obviously, the first presentation is to the community on this great day of independence, 67th anniversary. So, before we raise the flag, it's a proclamation on behalf of myself, the members, council president, the members of the city council, all of the elected here today, declaring today as Ghana Independence Day in the city of Yonkers.
Thank you very much, Mayor. Okay, now we call upon His Excellency Harold Ajiman for his day. So his day has been there for this occasion. Thank you very much. Very much. Okay, now this is for the Consul General, Daniel Kingsley Atabuafu. Somebody please.
It's okay, do this flag. Thanks, Kim.
Thank you very much. On the Ghanaian side of the introductions, recognitions, I also want to recognize Prince of Africa, Mahineba Nana Efriye Fontom from his entourage. Yes. And then let me also recognize in a special way our very own Sandy Amoya. Sandy Amoya has been a community leader, a member of our leader of our community for such a very long time, over 40 years. He's led the community in so many ways, and we're so very proud of you. We're very, very proud of you. Now, at this point, it's my honor to invite to the podium Ghana's ambassador to the United Nations, His Excellency Harold Ajiman, to address us. His Excellency, please show him some love. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor, Council President, Council members, elected officials, and state representatives. Let me first of all indicate what a great honor it is to be here at the City Hall in Yonkers to have the flag raising ceremony for Ghana. As you indicated, this is our 67th independence anniversary, and it's been a journey of struggle, of overcoming, and a journey that we've undertaken to ensure that our country is able to achieve what any modern nation will have for itself. I'm also very much honored by your leadership and that of the Council over the city, which has been home to many of our nationals, some of whom have become permanent residents in this city. As you can tell, Ghanaians travel with their culture, with our way of life, and as you saw in the appellation, and as you see in our representation of the traditional authorities, we are a vibrant nation with a full cultural life. I take this opportunity to salute the contributions that our nationals are making to the city, the biggest in the Westchester area, and I think the fourth largest in the New York state, and to indicate that as a country we would want to deepen our engagement with the city at the different levels that is possible, both in terms of person-to-person relationship, but also in terms of developing relationship between your city and some of the cities in Ghana. We take this opportunity to also indicate that Ghana is ready to receive the people of Yonkers, and so we encourage those of you who have an interest in visiting Ghana to do so for touristic purposes, but also for business-to-business relationship. I think that is one of the areas that we can deepen our engagement. I know Yonkers is a city that is very much committed to developing business and economic opportunities, but also a city that has a great depth of innovation, and Ghana is also in a similar vein, striving to be an innovative and modern African nation, and I'm sure that we'll find a lot of space to collaborate in that space. I know it's very cold, and so I'm going to conclude my remarks by once again thanking you first for hosting us for the flag raising, also for the proclamation of Ghana Day, and to assure you that we will continue to engage and will make a meaningful contribution through our citizens and Ghanaian Americans here in Yonkers to the aspirations of the city of Yonkers. I thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Shall we at this point now invite, before we do that, let me tell you a little bit about the flag that we're going to hoist today. It's a horizontal 3 stripes of red, yellow, and green. The flag, the origins of the flag dates back to the Abyssinian empires of Ethiopia, but it was given meaning in this part of the world by the famous Marcus Garvey. And Ghana had it developed for Ghana by this lady called Theodosia Okun, who created the flag and gave it these beautiful colors that you see there. The red symbolizing the blood of those who fought for our independence and lost their lives in sweat and tears. The yellow symbolizes the wealth in terms of minerals, and as you know, Ghana is very rich in minerals. There's actually a story that goes that when God was creating the world, and his angels were there and his helpers were there, and they saw God put all the minerals, so many minerals in Ghana, and put virtually nothing across the border. They asked him, God, why are you putting so much in there, nothing else in anybody's place as, wait, you see the people I'm going to put there. And then the green symbolizes the forest that provides us with food and everything. The black is symbolizing the emancipation of all African countries. Kwame Nkrumah, the eve of independence, said, independence of Ghana is meaningless unless and until it is linked up with the total liberation of the entire African continent. That was Nkrumah's word. And to this day, even though Africa is independent, and pay attention carefully, Africa is totally independent, but it's not totally liberated. That is the next step of our fight for liberation. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, of the brave. Shall we do my own? All right. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and of rights. Fill our hearts with true humility, make us cherish fearless honesty, and help us to resist oppressors rule with all our will and might forevermore. And help us to resist oppressors rule with all our will and might forevermore. I think I deserve an Academy Award. Again, hip, hip, hip. Hooray! One more time, hip, hip, hip. Hooray!
Shanae Williams, our county legislator. You want to say a few words today?
Sure. You know, I was supposed to close it out, but I think they got us confused. You know, we look alike. Hello, everyone. My name is Shanae Williams. Hello. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do an accent. My name is Shanae Williams, and I am the county legislator for the 16th district, and I'm so honored to be here to celebrate this very special occasion, which is Ghana's Independence Day. Just a really quick story. For those of you who don't know, I am Jamaican, right? And if for all the Ghanaians here, I know you know this because Ghana and Jamaica have a lot in common. You know, from the size of our country to the food, our culture, the music. I know y'all like Bob Marley as much as I do, right? And our leaders such as Marcus Garvey and all of our freedom fighters. But you know, we in Jamaica, you know, we know that when the Africans were brought, you know, through the slave trade to Jamaica, we knew that they came from West Africa, and so a lot of us assumed that that meant we were all Ghanaian. I grew up thinking I was Ghanaian, right? It wasn't until a few years ago that I did my ancestry test and found out that I'm actually 70% Nigerian. I was a little disappointed, but you know what? It's okay because I'm still African. I'm still African, and so I'm honored to stand here with you to celebrate Ghana, to celebrate the Independence Day, to celebrate the contributions that that Ghanaians in Yonkers have made. So many of you are here today. I honor you, and I look forward to the day that I can go with you. You know, our ambassador here invited us to go to Ghana, and their leaders have invited us for years. So many African Americans and Caribbeans and just people from the African diaspora in general have been going back to Africa, specifically to Ghana, because you have opened up your doors and welcomed us, not just to visit, but to stay and to help rebuild and grow and be a part of the amazing things that's happening in Ghana. And so I look forward to the day when I can visit and celebrate with you there. Until then, it's good to see all of you. God bless you, and God bless Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, I think on the program, we've literally come to the end, virtually come to the end of the program, but Mayor, you do us the honor of talking to us one more time.
Let me just say again, thank you. This concludes the program, but we're going to go inside and spend a little time together and say again, thank you to the entire community for being here. This is probably one of the most well-attended flag raisings that we've had so far. So a lot to be proud of, and we certainly stand right with you. So let's all of you, let's go back inside, get warm, and have a good time together. Nice to see everyone. And again, nice round of applause too for our master of ceremonies. Probably got the job done right for us.
Thank you.